welcome back to my channel, and today we're mixing up with New School, which is Absolute Batman number 12, and Old School, Marvel Team Up 133 from 1983. So if you're following my channel, you know that I'm a huge fan of this Absolute Batman, and it's about that and Space Ghost are probably the only two current titles that I'm actually collecting each month. But I think they've done a fantastic job with Absolute Batman. And this is a variant cover by Dennis Coleman, I think. And then inside you have the beautiful front cover by Nick Dracala. So I'm just enjoying this Absolute run. It's really hooked me. When I first started reading Absolute Batman, I did not know what to make of Nick Dracala's artwork. But 1 year later, and yeah, it's beautiful, and I thoroughly enjoy it. And I think it's important to support present day artists and writers. You know, as much as I love John Byrne and George Perez, it's always good to give the new kids a little bit of love too. And Scott Snyder is the writer. He was in Ireland recently on holidays, and he made a surprise visit to Forbidden Planet, and yeah, so it's nice to know that he's getting a chance to see a beautiful part of the world. But this part of the Absolute run, this comic itself, number 12, is interesting because it gives us the origin of like so many of Batman's kind of adversaries. And I'm not going to give away the spoilers, but they've done something that would be in one comic that they could draw out for a couple of years, the origins of these characters. Let me see, like, just there's an example. That's the origin there of Oswald the Penguin, and I'm not going to go into any detail about how that is, but you know, it's the origin of Two-Face, the Penguin, the Riddler, and yeah, and it's all done in a very kind of a dark way. But yeah, Nick Dracala's art is beautiful, and the story just goes from strength to strength. And it's funny, DC said that summer 2025 was going to be the year of Superman, summer of Superman, but it's actually turned out to be really the summer of Batman, because you have Jorge Mayes and Matt Fraction's Batman #1, which has garnered a lot of attention, and then you've got the 1 year anniversary here of Absolute Batman. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's a great run. And now I'm going to have a quick look at this Marvel Team Up 133. I'm a sucker for Marvel Team Up, and I have the complete John Byrne and Chris Claremont run on Marvel Team Up. It's one of my favourite runs in comicdom. It's my favourite run of Spider-Man is that John Byrne art and Chris Claremont. I love it. So I picked up this. I don't know whether I just didn't realise that John Byrne had done this front cover, so I had to have it. And he doesn't do the artwork in the interiors, but he just does this front cover here, which has, look, the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man, and of course you've got Dr. Doom and Franklin there up in the balcony. But what's actually quite interesting about this comic, I mean, it's a good comic and it's a good story, and the artwork is by Sal Buscema and Mike Esposito, and J.T. De Matteis is the writer. So there's a lot there, and it's a nice comic. But what makes it worthwhile for me is that if you go to the bulletins page, and I'm a sucker for these kind of things, you get the original John Byrne page with all of these Marvel characters, and you would have seen this many times before in omnibus covers and other covers that John Byrne has done for like different trades or whatever. So this is the origin, this is the original where it first showed up in Marvel Team Up 133. and just look at that. Look at all the characters that Byrne just fills in to that page. And there's his signature there. And he writes, Big Jim Shooter asked me to do a guest spot for the Bulletins page, and for the longest time, like 2 years, I couldn't come up with anything resembling a theme. And then it hit me, why not talk about why I love Marvel so much? Then it hit me again, why not draw about why I love Marvel so much? What do I love most about being here at Marvel? It's interesting people you get to work with. And I think we all know that John Byrne had a very fraught relationship with Jim Shooter and with Marvel. But look at the masterpieces he was able to produce and the work he accomplished. And all of these characters here, you've got the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, She-Hulk, Alpha Flight, the Champions, even the Silver Surfer one-shot. John Byrne has done either a one-shot or a collected series of all of these characters. So, or has been part of the run for these characters. And yeah, and here they are all together. So look, absolutely brilliant. So there you have it, folks. Look, I hope you enjoyed my channel. I got a comment on one of my channels that described me as an old man who likes gushing about new comics. And you're absolutely correct. But I also like gushing about old comics too. So yeah, there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, and again, any like and subscribe would be much appreciated. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.